I'm here to give you my monthly report. Here is what I watched in June. Unfortunately, I didn't watch a lot. I don't know what happened there. Work's been busy and life's been busy, man, but I only have 7 movies to tell you about this month. I know, that's really sad. First thing I watched was Zach's pick. I watched The Mummy from '99. I've never seen it before, which is why he made me watch it. It was good. It's like the whole time I was watching it, I was wishing I was watching like Demonia or The Scorpion with Two Tails. Like, I wanted to continue to watch more archaeology stuff. But The Mummy, it was like cool or whatever. I don't know. I didn't really feel any type of way about it. It wasn't as heavy on the Egypt as I hoped it would be. The effects were cool. The story was cool. I liked the guy who played the mummy, but it was just, I mean, it was a movie. I watched it. Next, I watched Nightmare City, which I received on DVD from Giallo Submarine. This is a Lindsey zombie movie. It was really cool. I would describe it as like really masculine, like lots of military and planes and cops and just like man stuff. Sorry to be so binary. You know how every zombie movie is trying to do something a little different? Well, these zombies drink blood. They can fire weapons. They seem to have like full sentience. They kind of know what they're doing. They can fly planes, you know, and they all wear long sleeves, I guess, to save on makeup expenses. But it was a fun movie. Next, I watched Two Meals for Alexa from 1971. Who directed this? Oh, this is directed by Juan Logar. I don't know him. But this stars Rosalba Neri. And it was actually good. I wasn't expecting much. I just clicked on it because I thought the title was hilarious. But it was actually pretty good. It was kind of cool. I'll tell you a little bit without giving too much away. But it's about this lady who is kind of like cheating on her husband. And the husband finds out and like traps her in a room. Okay, we'll just leave it. We'll leave it like that without spoiling too much. But it was really cool. It had the same kind of the way that the House of the Yellow Carpet Giallo was all kind of like confined. It's sort of a confined movie, but it was cool. Next, I watched The Sadness. This is that new Taiwanese zombie-ish movie that's on Shudder right now. That's kind of marketing itself as the most violent film ever made. And it was really messed up. I don't know if that makes me seem soft, but it was really, really disturbing. I feel like I want to say this was the most disturbing movie I've ever seen. Is that right? I mean, it's so like mainstream, but it was still really messed up. Okay, so like if you've seen it, I'm gonna give you like 2 little hints at the parts that disturbed me the most. The first one was the pole wrapped in barbed wire, you know, on that like basketball court or whatever. You remember what was going on there? And then the other thing that disturbed me so much was the eye. I wanted to quit so many times. I feel like if I wasn't doing these videos for you, if I wasn't tracking this sort of thing on Letterboxd, I probably would have quit. But I made it. It was good. It was really good. It was beautiful. It was beautifully done. Like, people say that it's lacking in story, but I liked the story. And the whole thing about this is like a zombie movie, but they're not really zombies. It's like it turns everyone into a sadist. If you've been infected, you have become a sadistic maniac. And a lot of mass chaos, like so much blood. There was a lot to like about the movie, but it was very, very visceral, disturbing to watch. But I guess this is my first Taiwanese movie, and I love Taiwan. Like, it's one of my life goals to vacation to Taiwan, but not just vacation there, but I would like to spend a month there and see the whole island. Like, I'm all about Taiwan. So it was cool to see a Taiwanese horror movie. I can't recommend it No, I can recommend it. I want to know, like, y'all hardcore, disturbing movie watchers, how did you feel about The Sadness if you've seen it? I'm curious. Next, I watched Double Face, which I got on Blu-ray from Brian. It stars Klaus Kinski. Don't Google him. Don't Google these people. So Double Face is like Giallo hybrid, like a Giallo creamy? Oh my god. I've never tried to say that word before. It's probably creamy. Creamy. Anyway, it's like a hybrid. It's like a Giallo hybrid from the late 60s. The interiors are gorgeous. Like, it's just a really, really gorgeous movie. And it was kind of slow. There are a lot of stretches of just no dialogue at all. But I thought it was enjoyable. Mostly, like, visually stunning. Next, I watched The Virgin Witch from 1972. Also from Brian on DVD. This is a British witchy exploitation film. Has a really nice, low budget, low quality vibe. I loved the title. That was the draw. I always judge a movie by its title, don't I? It was actually really good. It was much better than I expected. It was cool. It reminded me of, it reminds me of the next movie on the list. Anyway, I thought it was really fun. I thought it might like have some non-consensual dealings in there, but it was like a pretty consensual movie, which was cool. And definitely if you like witchy stuff, if you like satanic stuff, if you like sleazy exploitation, Virgin Witch was great. And finally, the last movie I watched in June was Twins of Evil. I saw someone post a picture of those twins and I was like, who are these girls? And then I saw they're in this movie called Twins of Evil, and then Brian happened to recommend it in one of the comments, so I jumped right on that. Twins of Evil, I'm gonna do a full review. It was excellent. It was a great story, great cast, great acting, great set. It was a lot of fun, very like Halloween vibes, really atmospheric. I loved Twins of Evil, and with a hilarious title and concept like that, you already know. Twins of Evil reminded me of Virgin Witch in a lot of ways, and of course they are two British witchy exploitation films, so I mean that makes sense. But yeah, that one's definitely a keeper. That's gonna get a revisit or a rewatch, or hopefully I'll own it at some point. And that's it, y'all. That's all I watched in terms of movies. I do watch shows on the reg. I feel like I have to explain this at the end of every video, but I have like regular shows that I watch just when I'm cleaning the house or getting ready for bed or whatever. But with movies, I like to sit down and pay attention. So I'm not passively watching any of these unless it's a rewatch. So I guess I haven't been able to just sit down and be still and watch movies this month. That's why I only have 7 for you this time, but I hope you still enjoyed this anyway. I'm already off to a better start here in July, so I will see you for next month's report. Ciao for now.